up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Dan and Sarah Makers and our Garden Shed Build video series. We are really fortunate that the weather's hanging in there for us today. It's supposed to be in the mid-60s, maybe low 70s. Sarah's getting ready to paint our fascia that we want to put on, all of our gable ends and our rafter tails and all that good stuff. As you remember, when we were doing our timber frame gable up here at the front and our post and beam type stuff, Sarah said, please remind me to pre-finish this before we put it up because it's a whole lot easier. So she's working on that. I did a little bit of work this morning. I loaded up a bunch of plywood. For half-inch sheeting for our gable ends, and probably will go onto the roof because I think I got more than I needed. Loading it up already, and we repaired the DeWalt nail gun. So down in there, the nail is caught in between the side of the guide here and the actual drive pin, and drive pin's stuck down. So those of you who actually check out our Instagram, you'll know that a few weeks ago, for several weeks, we were helping a friend out put a standing seam roof on their house, and the nail gun jammed up beyond repair on site during that project. So if you don't check out Instagram, you won't know the other projects we're up to. Privacy reasons, we don't post everything that we do on YouTube. People don't like being on camera. They don't want their kids on camera. Totally understandable, so we honor that and respect that. But we do get some photos here and there for Instagram. So check it out if you have not already. So we are going to get going. I'm going to do our gable end sheeting, and we'll see how far we get today. So let's go.
And you're just doing this to make sure that the line you create for your sheet of plywood is plumb?
That, but also I want to measure from here up to here. And if I don't have a plumb line to at least start measuring off of, if I tip my tape measure one way or another, I might start half an inch too low, which is half an inch too high or whatever. So as it goes this way, especially with a 12-12 pitch roof, then my angle will be goofy. I'll do a full 4-foot wide piece from the center out 4 feet on either side, and then the offcut that comes from this chunk up here, we should be able to roll it down, flip it, and cut it for this chunk here. So even though it'll be basically 4 sheets wide, we'll only use 2 sheets. This here is right at 40.5 inches. 88 3/4. And then for this lookout, I'm just going to measure to the bottom edge of it, and that's 26 3/4 approximately. $88 3/4. We're going to the 40.5 mark, which is about halfway up the panel.
There it is.
There we go. Our 2x4 Outlook, or Lookout.
Look out.
Outlook Explorer.
Outlook? Explorer?
I don't know.
Microsoft Outlook?
Something like that. 26 3/4 is right here. And since that's just 2x4, and we happen to have just a chunk of 2x4.
How convenient.
Not that I planned that out. Right there.
Okay.
That's pathetic.
Closer actually to what it was
Oh.
supposed to be. That's probably why, because it slid.
yourself in case it slips and falls.
Where's your hammer? That's really a nice fit.
All right. What in the world happened there? Blew the head off the nail and it left it sticking out like 2.5 inches.
I feel like a free giveaway is in our near future.
Yeah.
Anyone want a nail gun for the price of shipping?
That didn't fire. That didn't fire. Oh.
What happened?
Well, that about does it for another day out here on our garden shed build. Thank you again for joining us as we go along in this project. We got all of our gable ends sheeted, so that was kind of an awkward up high working with plywood, all angle cuts, things like that. So we got that taken care of. That feels good. Sarah was working on painting all of our fascia trim. That is probably a 2-day process at least. So I've got a few more things, blocking, Tyvek, stuff like that, that we're going to install before we get our fascia installed. So we're moving towards that. Remember to like, subscribe, share, comment. All those things are awesome. They help us a lot. And also you can follow us on Instagram at Dan and Sarah Makers. So until next time, we hope this inspires you to get out there and do something, and have a great day. Thanks. Bye.